The child was just born. Congratulations, Tavante. Welcome to the world. It's going to be a harsh one. There's not a lot of resources. You're going to have to fight and fend for them yourself. So we left off and we had Kenneth and Ebonita working on the town. Kenneth was largely doing fishing. Actually, they kind of traded off. And now that we have a few people in town, I suspect our nomads are going to be showing up sometime soon. They're going to need a home, which means we should get a building situated for them so that when they're here, the house is ready for them to move into. So we're going to select a house to place to welcome into town, and I'm going to stick with the log cabin look here. And I'm going to do a mirror image of this log cabin and put that right there. And so they're going to need 30 logs and 8 stone. So we're good on the stone. So we're going to gather up logs. And actually, I think what I'll do is I will focus on gathering up logs in this area because I'm going to be building things. So let's, well, no, our forester can plant the logs. Let's continue to collect logs in this vicinity over here and this vicinity. So let's gather those trees. And we're going to keep one person on the fishing docks to gather food. And this log cabin will need to be built. We're going to have a forester to be built, and then also a gatherer's hut to be built. And we probably also need to consider a blacksmith. A humble blacksmith, because our tool quantity is getting a little bit low. In fact, maybe that's the first thing I should consider unpausing of all of these. Let's get a blacksmith. So that's going to be tools and forge, and then I'm looking for a humble village blacksmith. 30 and 10. 30 and 10. Which one? That one. I think I'm gonna do that. Since we're going to have the road there, let's offset it off the road. And that's actually the first thing I want to have built. So pause that. Okay. We're going to prioritize the grabbing of the trees. Priority, grab those trees. Our firewood is sitting at 98. Okay, one more pass of tree grabbing, and then we can unpause the blacksmith. Okay. There we go. let's unpause the blacksmith, and we're going to make one builder, and we're going to prioritize that blacksmith. And just out of curiosity, okay, that's only 6% full, that's good. Okay. Clearing the land, gathering the resources to build it with. Meanwhile, Cavante is just, or Tivante is just hanging out in the house. Maybe, oh wait, there's Tivante. Age 0. Walks pretty good for a child that is not even a year old yet. Go Tivante, you're going to amount to something great. We're going to need to follow this Tivante just to keep our eye on him, see what he gets up to. Okay, one more stone. There we go. Now we can start building this, so we'll be able to create tools. We're down to 2 tools, so probably just in time. Now to start off with, we're gonna only be doing stone tools until we get our iron mine up and running. So hopefully we can make use of this to do stone tools. Okay, can we make stone tools with it? Yes, we can. Excellent. And since we're down to 1 tool, I'm going to put Ebonita into the blacksmith slot, and I'm going to have Ebonita make a collection of tools for us. Okay. Let's go. Ebonita, you are now a blacksmith. You no longer need to cut down trees. Although our log supply is a little low for making of tools, but I've got you set at a tool limit of 10. Fishing is pretty good. So maybe the next thing that we'll unpause is the gatherer. We're going to need 30 log and 8 stone. So let's gather a little more forests. Again, a little bit early on the snow, but that's okay. Late autumn, early snow. And our tools are up and running, so we're going to take you off of tool construction. And we're going to unpause. Well, let's get the necessary resources first. So, how's our firewood situation? Our firewood is okay. Definitely our food is great, so let's take you off of fishing and put you to work on cutting a little bit of firewood to get some firewood for the oncoming winter. And we're looking for 30 log and 12 stone. So we're definitely going to need to gather some of this stone in the circle. Let's gather that stone. Okay. Put a priority on... I always forget where the priority thing is. There we go. Put a priority on these trees. Oh, our bears are having a dance party, aerobics out here. Let's go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Go, bears, go. Cute little bears. You know, my dad worked for Fish and Wildlife in Alaska, and He has had a lot of great stories about bear hunters or bear maulings, I should say. Bears that are hunters. So maybe I'll share one of those one day. Okay, we're definitely good on firewood. We're going to take you off of the firewood cutting duties and put you on the laboring panel so you can gather up some logs so that we can get this gatherer's hut built. We're looking for 30 logs and 12 stone. So we can prioritize the stone now that our logs are built or gathered. Let's connect the road down, put one builder on, and we can unpause the gatherer's hut. And our gatherer food reserve is low. That's okay. We got food to last about a year, a little bit less. Priority. Okay. So once we get this gatherer's hut, we'll have a second source of food income, and that'll be good. It is a bit of a walk between the home and this food source. Oh, we have nomads. How many nomads have arrived? 3 nomads. Excellent. We're going to allow them to join our town, and we will have workers. Oh boy, this is so exciting. Welcome to town. Welcome to town. Let's see, who do we have? We have joining us Bree and Ramonica. Bree and Ramonica. And then, is there another child with them? Edmundo. Wait, are they all? Oh, they're all adult. That's nice. No kids. Okay, so let's employ one as a fisher and one as a woodcutter, and pretty soon we'll have that. So we'll have the other one gather supplies to build their house. This house is going to need 8 stone and 36 log. So let's unpause that. We can actually unpause it, and they can get cracking on building that. Okay. Gatherer's hut is almost done being built. Once that's built, we can put one of them in as a gatherer. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, let's change this. As I said, we are going to drop the size of the nomad party that we allow each time. So we're going to get rid of the 100% of our population nomads, and we're going to toggle downward in the direction of 50% nomads. So that way we don't grow too rapidly early on. Okay, we've got 3, our gatherer's hut. We are going to take one of our builders and employ them as a gatherer. Welcome to the workforce. Onwards towards the house. We will prioritize the building of the house. Priority. Okay, and let's kick our time back up to 10x. We do, I believe we had the resources for it. If not, we can gather a few more trees. I think those ones are signaled to cut down, so we're good there. Our food reserve is low. That's okay. We got people working on that now. And we're going to get you a house before fall sets in. Let's actually connect a road. There. Oh. They only wanted to move. Oh, this is interesting. They didn't move into the same house. Looks like two of our Edmundo and Romanica need a house. Where shall we put their house? Do we want them also to be in this line? Does a new cabin fit in that area? It's a little tight. That's the one. There's a space of 2. 1, 2. There's the front. Okay. We definitely need to gather more wood since we are out of logs. Our firewood cutter is probably good. Let's take you off and add you to the labor force. And we need to gather more trees. So harvest those trees. And let's take off the builders for now. Okay. So we need 8 stone, which we have, and we need 30 logs. So we should be able to get those logs up and running for you. Get you a home built. Bree, living by his lonesome, her lonesome. Bree, maybe one day you'll find a partner to live in that large log cabin with. We'll check back on you, see if you find someone. Devante is 1. I believe with the Megamod, the children, they start to age into school at age 3 or maybe age 6. So I should get a school up and running for the purpose of the children as well. But okay, we've got the necessary elements. Let's unpause that. Oops. Unpause that, and we'll get builders on that, and we will prioritize that. I don't know why they always prioritize the road over the house, but that is what it is. Autumn setting in. We got to get this house built. And we're going to take off 1 builder and add in a toolsmith again. Okay. Edmundo and Romanica have moved in together. Congratulations. You are now the proud new owners of a log cabin in the town of Dunwoodcreek. Okay, next up we need to get the forester up. We need 36 logs, check. 8 stone, check. Let's get that forester being built. And do we have somebody fishing right now? We do. That's good. And I think that probably once I get that up, I'll put a hunting cabin in, but I think maybe have the school up first. I think having the school up and ready to go so that Cavante, I keep saying Cavante, Tavante will be able to start attending school as soon as he ages up to the right age. Need 4 more stone. Oh, we're out of stone. There's the reason. Let's gather that stone there. Probably the stones got used to make tool. That's why. Prioritize that. Javio was born. Javio and Tavante. We now have 2 children in the town of Dunwood Creek. Javio and Tavante. The brothers, the young brothers in Dunwood. Okay. Almost have it. Let's take the blacksmith off now that we're up to enough tools. And that should give us the necessary. Man, we still are running short on stone. Why is that? There we go. We are going to employ a logger to cut and plant. Okay, we don't need any builders for now. Our food situation, we've got 300 food. That's a little light. So I'm going to put 1 more at the fishing dock. And we're going to gather all resources that are not trees. We'll just kind of focus on this quadrant at first. Okay. And we should start thinking about a school. That's going to be community, education, little bitty schoolhouse. Kind of like That actually works out pretty nice. Here we go. 32 and 6. Let's put the labor on the building because we have the resources to do it. Then we should also consider a tailor because we now don't have... Oh, also, they have to, every time they get food, they have to walk it all the way down to that, and that's a bit of a distance. We should be considering putting a storage shed. That's actually probably more pressing than the school. Let's get a storage. Small barns. 5,000. 10,000 normal barn. Medium barn. I just kind of like the way that looks. Yeah, that's the one I'll do. That's what we should do. The reserve of tools is low. We got 7 with the 8 people, 5 workers. We'll pay attention to that. That's close. Our food is also a little low, but okay. The town is slowly getting developed. We just ran out of food. That's not good. Oh my. Let's take the builder off and let's gather all the food that you can find. Okay, and we'll prioritize that food gathering as well. Take our forester off for now. Make them a builder. Okay. Our food is moving back up. That's good. This barn here will help with the productivity of our gatherers, because the way the mechanic works is they'll do X amount of work and then they'll need to take their inventory and drop it into storage. And originally they were walking from here all the way out to this storage and then back, and they kept doing the out and back every time their inventory filled up. But once this barn is placed, then they'll only need to walk to the barn, which will help with the amount of time they can spend working. Go back to having the school built. No, not the school built. We want to have the medium barn built. Okay. Let's prioritize the barn now. Let's go barn! So for the people who haven't tried the Adam and Eve start, it definitely slows up the pace at which the game moves early on, which I think is actually pretty exciting, and I enjoy that. So it allows you to consider the layout just a little bit more, but it also requires you to kind of manage how people are bouncing around between jobs more early on. Now, certainly by taking in Nomads, I am in a position where I'm kind of slowly bypassing the Adam and Eve start, but I'm still not to the point where my population of workers is higher than even the hard start. So this is good. We're in year 5. Tavante is now 2 years old. Tavante, I think, at age 6 needs to have a school. So in the regular version of the game, vanilla, without any mods, I think the kids age up to age 10. And then this 1 year is 1 year mod makes it so they go to school starting at age 6. So you want to have that school ready to go by the time they're age 6. I've got a 16, good, 0, 6, good. We can unpause that and put the builder on the school. Okay. And let's get our laborer back on the foresting job. How's our tool situation? It's actually down to 2 tools. Let's have our forester actually bring our tool reserve back up. And we have some nomads at the town hall. 4 nomads. We absolutely would love to have you join our workforce here, our community here in the town of Dunwood Creek. Please, please accept our humblest of invitations. Welcome. Alright. We got some of them arriving without tools. Fortunately, we have two tools in our inventory. We're going to need to get a house in situated for them, and I think for the sake of this, we're going to be talking about houses down here a little closer to their jobs. So let's do small wooden houses. So 4 foresters, 4 gatherers, and 3 hunters would be 8, 9, 10, 11 people in that area. If we do... Oh, for sure we need 2 houses. So we'll start with 2 houses. 1, 2. Actually, I want to make sure that what they look like before I do that. Okay. Those 2 houses. 16, 32, we have the 32 and we have this 16, so we're going to put 2 of you on building. I'm going to add, let's add a gatherer. And now we can add a forester. Excellent. So our schoolhouse is built. In about 2 years' time, we will add Tavante, add a teacher for Tavante, and also Javio. Do we have any children? Oh, Mireille has just been born. And it looks like Bree found some company with one of the new nomads. Go, Bree, go. And we've got our second batch of nomads, so as I said, we will take that sign and remove it. We're at 50%. We're going to now make our nomads 5%. Nomad well, not 5%, 20%. Excellent. We've got somebody making tools. We want to gather more stone. Okay, We do have 2 tools, that's good. We don't have any clothing yet, so we're gonna need to get some clothing. It has this cart, it's barely full. Yeah, we need to get a town tailor up and running. So we'll probably get some sort of small tailor as well. Yeah, 25 and 10. That's a little low. Of course, we don't have a hunter yet, so without hunters, we're not gathering leather to be turned in. Okay, that's what we need to focus on. We need to get a hunter up so that we can start gathering leather to make clothing with. $28 and 6. Pause both of those. And we need to get 16 stone. Gather those stone. And we need to get 53 tree. We'll gather those tree. Right. And let's call the episode at that. So the town of Dunwood Creek has now had its second batch of nomads arriving. Kenneth and Ebonita are growing up with their 2 children, Javio and Tavante, who will soon enough be attending school. And that's it. Thanks for following. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, enjoy my channel, check me out on Twitch, and I will catch you all later. This is Moostro signing off.